Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button, and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on what I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
All right, and just like that, we are back. Happy freaking Monday, everybody. Welcome freaking back. What is happening? Why do I feel like my lighting is off today? Hold on, let me see. Let's see. What's good, everybody? Good morning. Treyway for the re-up. Appreciate you guys. What up, dude? What up, Treyway? Thank you so much for the re-up, my dude. Treyway Life, appreciate you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Long weekend, bro. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everyone had an amazing and safe freaking 4th of July weekend. And just like that, it is Monday. What is good? Good morning. Relax in the building. What's good? Corey in the building. What's good? Treyway once again for starting it off. Chevy Rides. What's good? Deleon, Orlando, Big Low, Mr. 843, Rocket, DJ. What up, dude? Chevy Rides, what's good? Jinx, RPK, A in the building, what's good? Vince, Bobby, good morning. Snowbird, good morning. Chris Montgomery, what up? Big Ron's Kicks, good morning. Gino, M. Yees in the building, what's good? Who else is in it? Too Legit in the building, what's good? Malcolm, Mr. 843, Skinner, what up, dude? Good morning. What up? How was everyone's weekend, dude? I just feel like I've been gone for a while. I don't know, for some reason it was like a long weekend, but at the same time it went by quick. Jay Bays in the building, what's good? Alligator in the building, what's good? DJ, good morning. Huck in the building, good morning. Nathan, good morning. What's dropping today? Let's get it. What's good, Nathan? Vince in the building, what's good? Got all my fingers. Let's up and go. Vince says, there you go. Dude, I didn't realize how beautiful it was on the 4th of July. Just seeing everybody lighting up fireworks, especially where my cousin lives. Like, it's just like the view of where she lives. It's like you could see everything. Like, you could see the Las Vegas Strip, right? They were lighting up fireworks. You just see the entire city of Las Vegas just lighting up fireworks, dude. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful view, bro. Albert, what up, dude? Famous in the building. What's good? Vince, what up, dude? Z Hutch in the building. Murd, good morning. Orlando, what up, dude? Huck, what's good, dude? Good morning, everybody. Rami, what up, dude? Weekend was all right. Not as much fun when you have a dog that's terrified of fireworks, Rami says. Yeah, that sucks. Albert, what up, dude? Crypto in the building. What's good? Arts of War, what up, dude? Famous in the building. Vince, I see you guys. But yeah, my cousin, she had a dog as well. And normally her dog is like just barking constantly, every time like there's like people over and stuff like that. But this time, like once the fireworks started letting off, like yeah, her dog was nowhere to be found. Like she was definitely not, like her dog was definitely not having the whole firework vibe. So yeah, it was a quiet night for the dog. So but other than that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed your 4th of July weekend. Me personally, I enjoyed it with just a bunch of family and friends, a lot of food and stuff like that. Definitely enjoyed my freaking weekend. Marcos, what up, dude? Good morning. Bluebird, good morning. What up? Ripped a fat burnout on Friday. My dog doesn't mind the fireworks, fortunately, DJ says. There you go. V, what up, dude? Good morning. Mike Konos, good morning. What up, man? Yeah, the homie Tanene, one of our mods, he came out to Vegas for the weekend, hung out with my entire family for the entire weekend. So freaking funny, bro. Like Tanene is definitely just part of the freaking family, bro, because that man that freaking dude tried balut for the first time. My family forced him to try balut, dude. Oh boy, bro, let me tell you that. Drex, what up, man? Good morning. Just do it. Good morning. What up, dude? Jeffrey, what up, man? What up, everybody pulling up? Sypto, is that how you say it? Is it, how do you say your name? Daniel, what up, dude? Bear Paul Turner, what up, man? Good morning. Yeah, man, over the weekend was just like, holy, bro, let me tell y'all something. Like, now that my family was like around for the entire weekend, like, dude, I'm gonna chill on alcohol for a little bit, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, man. Like my entire family flew out. My sisters flew out. My dad was out here with my mom, and just like, dude, man, Saturday was actually, what was 4th of July? Friday? Yeah, Friday, Thursday and Friday was rough. Friday especially was rough. Bluebird, what up? Like, I was going home, like I was getting home at like 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, and my sleeping schedule was just so freaking messed up. Yeah, dude, Tanene tried what's it called, balut for the first time. It was, yeah, what experience. Him and my 2 brother-in-laws as well, they tried balut for the first time. So actually one of my brother-in-laws tried it for the first time, but other one did not. Bread and Butter, what up, man? Good morning. Bluebird, good morning. Drex, good morning. What up? Good morning. DJ, what up, man? Good morning. Rafi is turning into a buzzball. Oh, dude, on Friday, it was just like we killed a whole bottle of tequila. Had Don Julio for the first time. Oh, man, bro. Let me tell y'all something, bro. That shit's gross. Dude, I think, dude, I haven't had Crown in so long, and that just bringing back bad memories. Crown Peach, and then we had Buzz Balls, and then we had Soju. Like, it was just, yeah, Friday was rough. That was the roughest day. When you get old, 2 a.m. feels like 5 a.m., Daniel says. Well, I didn't realize what time it was, bro. I didn't realize what time it was, and we were just having a good time with the fam. So Crystal, what up? Good morning. Like I said, hopefully everyone had a great weekend. I would chug that below with some extra salt and vinegar. V says, there you go. Slow week coming, Jordan. Yes, man, when it comes down to sneakers, dude, yeah, it's a slow week, man. I don't know what's really going on, bro. I was like, because the thing is, like, you guys already know me, like, when it comes to sneakers, dude, like, especially, like, on the weekends, like, I just don't tap in with sneakers over the weekend. I'm just enjoying my week. And then yesterday night, I was kind of looking through my phone and looking at Nike sneakers app, and it's just not looking busy at all. Alcohol tastes like shit to me. I can't. Vince says, I feel you, bro. Jeremiah, what up, man? Don Julio have you lit, dude. Actually, you know what? Like, tequila, like, it doesn't really get me sick for some reason. I don't know why. Like, when it comes to like whiskey, like any whiskey, like that's when like I get pretty lit. But tequila, actually, it's a really chill alcohol. You know, I don't really get too drunk with it. Drink a big bottle of Crown Apple, MDB says. There we go. What up, Rap? What's going on? What up, Juan? Good morning. Crown Dude and Julio, Buzzballs. Yeah, it was a lot of stuff. Like, it's like when one bottle was done, we just went to the next. Any updates or shock drops, Juan says. Yeah, absolutely freaking nothing, man. Like, King James, what up, man? What's good, dude? Absolutely freaking nothing this week. Like, if you look at the Nike sneakers app, bro, like, there's absolutely nothing on there. Like, there's nothing really loaded up. I'm telling you guys, the month of July is normally like the month that Nike really takes that break. I mean, it should start to pick up starting next week. But other than that, like this week, chat, like, look at this, bro. It's like nothing. You got Air Max 95s, and then you got the 3s dropping on Friday. Air Max 95s, when's the 11th? Actually, the 3s are not till next week. So you only have the Air Max 95s. That's it. That's all you have. And then like the LeBron, like the Turfs looking shoes. And that's it. That's all you have. Like last week, well, wasn't there like a whole rumor talking about like the what's it called? The Kobe Vault? Like there was nothing in the court, like nothing going on with that. So I don't know. Saving some money this month. Absolutely. I think like the next shoe that's really dropping, and it's like what, Kobe's. We have Aqua 8s, which is not until the next following week. And then Rare Air Jordan 4s, which that is not happening till the end of July. Paula, what up, man? Good morning. So there's really nothing going on. It's just a quiet week. They're literally on summer break, chat. This is normally how it goes in the month of July, when there's really nothing going on until like towards the end of it. But I mean, like I said, it's pretty damn slow for this week. I'm really hoping to get my shirts done, by the way. I should have the shirts done by the end of this week, I think. It should be done this week. Cass, what up, man? Kobe Volt is not happening this week. Maybe end of July, Juan says. I don't think it's happening at all, bro. I don't think that's happening until like August, to be completely honest with you. Like, Kobe Day is not until August 24th, and that's not until next month. I don't think that was even scheduled to happen. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Like, it just doesn't, it wouldn't make any sense why that would happen. No special packaging of the Jordan 11 Gammas, but they want to raise up the prices. What are they taxing on Gammas this year? I seen a couple things on Twitter last night. Once again, every time, like the day before Monday, Sunday night, I always be looking through, social media, take a glance of like what's been going on in the sneaker scene, but really nothing. I mean, I did see the Gammas. I did see that they announced there was going to be no slide out box, but I did see that those new Kobe's that are going to be dropping. I did see that. The first look of the Caitlyn Clark's Nike Kobe 6s, light armory blue. Another Caitlyn Clark Kobe drop in chat. Sneakers app still drunk, Ralph One says. Maybe, dude. Gonna be $230. Told y'all, man. Like, don't be surprised. One day, man, you're gonna see Jordan 11s at $240 here one day, man. $235, $230. Greg, what up, man? Good morning. What are the odds on the SB? I don't even know what those are, Marcos. Oh, you're talking about the Narwars? I'm not a fan of those. Rafi and feeling the Air Max Levi's. No, I'm not. I'm the white pair. I like the white pair, bro. I like the white pair. So, Caitlyn Clark, Kobe Bryant 6s dropping in the holiday season of 2025. These are nice. These are super nice. And also, mind you guys, that they're going to be announcing Caitlyn Clark's upcoming signature shoe. She's going to have her own sneaker I believe starting around the fall season, they're gonna go ahead and announce how that shoe is gonna look like. But it looks like they're really giving Caitlyn Clark some like player exclusive Kobe's, which is kind of cool. What up, Nam? What's good, dude? New picks look fire on the Nards, a colorway, but people will still try to cop because they're Kobe 6s, RPK says. I mean, there's a good amount of Kobe 6s, like, alone this year. Talent Legend, what up, man? You got, like, those orange ones. You got these ones. You had the Dodgers this year as well. Like, there's a good amount of 6s this year, for sure. I'm feeling the black pair more, Paulo says. I think the black pair is the most limited one, too. I think was it the black pair or was it the white pair? Because one of the shoes, one of the pairs are like, I think the not retail, but the stock numbers around 2,000 on one of them, and the other one's 4,000. So Nike sent me 2 pairs, only hit 1-1. Both have the same tracking number. Rami says, there you go. That happens a whole lot, dude. I don't know how people end up getting like 2 pairs of like. 2 pairs of shoes from Nike. Nike just messes that up. I've seen a couple of people happen to that this year. They're trying to kill the Kobe hype. We are getting too many Kobe's. I don't think they're necessarily killing the Kobe hype. What I like, the thing is, Kobe's have been oversaturated throughout the years. Chulupa, what up, man? Going Ghost in the building. What's good? What up, Collie? What up, man? I don't think they're really killing the Kobe hype at all. This is what people wanted, dude. This is what the people wanted. People wanted more Kobe's. I remember when Kobe passed away and then they started kind of like, you know, slowly bringing Kobe's back. Like, people were complaining that, like, oh, Nike's messed up for making these exclusive. This. Like, why is the stock number so freaking low on Kobe's? We need more Kobe's. And then, like, when more Kobe's drop, then what? I mean, I think it's a good thing. It's a good thing. And plus, it's like, dude, the thing is like they're dropping really like a good amount of colorways, a lot of good colorways. They're dropping a lot of good colorways in the Kobe's, and I am not complaining at all, man. What up, Larry? What's good, dude? Good morning. You can't kill the Kobe hype. Mamba forever, Lucas says. Yeah, I mean, Kobe's have been around for years, man. Obviously, they just went through that whole situation of Kobe, you know, passing away, and they had to kind of reevaluate what they should be doing with Kobe's contract with Vanessa Bryant. And clearly, they have a new contract. So, them continue on, you know, continue dropping Kobe's is fine by me, you know. You get what you ask for, Cass says. Facts, bro. Statue of Liberty is the next must Kobe, Rami says. Yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of Kobe's this year, so I mean, just be prepared. Just be prepared. Like, don't be surprised if like the resale value on some of these Kobe's are not as high as you expect them to be, you know, because thing is, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's just basically they're just repeating all the Kobe silhouettes. I mean, you got new colorways and then you got like the old colorways that will come out, and I'm okay with that. So the orange pair coming is nice too, Larry says. There you go. Yeah, I remember when an EU store dropped the Mambasita Sweet 16 early and Vanessa got pissed and we didn't see Kobe's for a while. Now they are back and I'm here for it, Going Go says. Well, like, it wasn't like she didn't really have the power, you know. Obviously, like, whenever they first started dropping Kobe's again, like Vanessa Bryant, like, she was dropping, you know, pairs on her website. And I think when money talked, bro, like, she didn't have to really handle it. Axel for the 2.
Nike is killing it with Kobe, Siglo. Shoes, merch, socks.
Nike's killing it with the Kobe's shoes and merch and socks. Absolutely, everything is selling out. I mean, like, obviously the all-white Kobe's, like Air Force Ones, I mean, those are widely available. They didn't really have a set like drop for that shoe, but I mean, I'm okay with it. I'm not mad at all this overproduction of Kobe's. I just wish they would have do more re-release instead of the new colorways. You know what, the new colorways, I'm okay with it, because like, you think about it, like throughout the last 3 years, right, throughout the 3 years, the Kobe Grinches and reverse Grinches was probably the most hyped Kobe that a lot of the new heads got into the Kobe's, right? Like, I mean, these Kobe's have been around, silhouettes have been around for years, right? But like the Grinches, the reverse Grinches was one of those silhouettes that what made a lot of people love Kobe 6s, right? So I mean, at the end of the day, like you're gonna see a lot more Kobe's this year, and even especially next year. Like the fact that once again All-Star Weekend is gonna be in LA, they're gonna be pushing a lot of Kobe's. So I'm okay with that. I'm absolutely okay with that for sure. Like, and plus, like once again, that's why you see more Kobe 6s this year, just because that is the most hyped silhouette. If Nike sees that their most bought out Kobe is a Kobe 6, why not drop more colorways? You know, whether if it's new, whether if it's a new colorway or an old colorway, like it's going to sell out. So Rafi, check out the Nike SB Arts of Rec July 18th and the SB year 2 to you. No, I think the SB of the year so far are the Haley Wilsons, in my personal opinion. Let's see, best year of sneakers 2025, Troy Way says. Facts, bro. It's a buyer's market, man. Like, nothing's really selling out like that. I mean, not selling, but not reselling like that. Like, dude, SneakerCon this Saturday is, what's called, SneakerCon Las Vegas is this weekend, okay? I'm still debating whether if I should go or not. And, like, it's like, bro, like, sneaker events, like, I don't know. Like, sneaker events, I feel like it was kind of cool, like, back in, like 3 years ago, back in 22. I feel like that was the last year where that was like the last time I went to a sneaker event, really. And like other than that, like I don't know, like from what I'm hearing is just like all you see at sneaker events are like Labubus and Pokemon cards and just anything that's like what dropped in the last like 6 months is what's selling. So I don't know. I thought, you know, sneaker events were cool, doing like the sneaker con meetups and stuff like that. I always thought that was cool, but like, I don't know. I just don't think they're the same anymore. Like, no one really talks about no sneaker con, bro. You don't hear anybody really talking about sneaker con. It's going to be all Pokemon and Labubu market, Marco says. Facts, dude. It's not the same. Axel for the 2. Only thing that's missing is Kobe ID by you. I don't think they'll bring that back.
Only thing that's missing is Kobe ID by you.
I don't think they'll bring back the Kobe ID. They just won't, I don't think. Shout out to Axel, but that's a really good point. I remember they used to do Kobe IDs all the time. For SneakerCon to be in Vegas is pretty quiet, Snowbird says. Well, the reason why they did a SneakerCon in Vegas this month because of Summer League. That's why. So, yeah, I'm done with events for a while. Rami says all it is the resellers buying off other resellers. Rami says. Rami, that's been like that for years, dude. It's been like that for years. You know, but like. Just SneakerCon Las Vegas, I mean, I don't even know if it's gonna be. Last time that I went to Las Vegas SneakerCon, it wasn't as busy. Like, it wasn't as big as like LA, I tell you that. Like the venue, like they had to like basically like make the venue a little bit smaller so it looks like it's a lot busier. Like Las Vegas SneakerCon is not busy at all, bro. I've been there last time, and that was during what, 2022. And it wasn't as busy as other events that I've been to. You see 2J's making his rounds, doing interviews about Urban. TSB says, yeah, I don't know. I always get like people asking me like what I feel about like 2J saying this, 2J saying that. I already said what I said about my my opinion about the whole situation, but at this point it's just like he's just obviously trying to voice his situation. So, I mean, it is what it is. So, I'm done with sneaker events as well, Dougie says. Cooper Flag, season loading, Albert says. I mean, I think that's one reason why that they have SneakerCon out here in Vegas. Like I told you guys, Summer League. So, I wouldn't be surprised if some of those basketball players end up being at SneakerCon. That's probably what's going to happen. So, are you going to Las Vegas Con? 401 Card Kid says, I don't know yet. I don't know. Morning, everyone. Your OTC is in the building, Francisco. What up, dude? What up, man? Good morning. I don't know. I might check it out, like maybe towards like the end of the event. I don't know, and just pop in and see what's just to see what the vibes are. I don't know. Maybe give you guys a nice little vlog over the weekend, Francisco. Francisco, what are you trying to do, dude? You were trying to go to SneakerCon this weekend or what? What we doing, bro? This shit played out. We're over, Daniel says. Yeah, I'm kind of over it as well. There's nothing really new that's happening. It's just been repetitive. It's just kind of like the same thing. So, I mean, like I said my piece about it, and hopefully I wish him the best, I see him on my feed every day talking about it. Tony C says the urban stuff is like a rough breakup. Paulo said that's basically what it is, man. It is, you know. So wish him the best, man. Wish him the freaking best. So anyways, when it comes down to Kobe's, you know, they're going to see a lot more Kobe's later down the road. And I've said this even like the beginning of this year that you're going to see the whole like Kobe restocks like in August. They're going to save all the Kobe restocks until Kobe Day. Like that's what they did like the last 2 years. So I would not be surprised if you see a like Kobe reserve in August. Rafi, did you see this upcoming UCLA dunk? Thoughts, FYI, there is music on this post, so be careful. Okay, I appreciate you pointing that out. The Nike Dunk Low Panda. Oh boy, dude. Oh man, I'm sorry, man, bro. Let me tell y'all something. All right, I think Nike just needs to hang it up, bro. All right, I think they just need to hang it up, bro. Like regular dunks. Just hang it up. It is what it is. It is what it is. Just hang it up. The Nike Dunk Low Panda UCLA drops this fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, as much as regular dunks had the run, like, I think Nike just needs to just hang it up. Like, just accept the fact. You know, you're the biggest sneaker live channel. I would say it's your job to go to SneakerCon, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, just to check it out, give you guys the vibes, you know, of course. Super Mid Juice. Man, I don't know, bro. It's just not the same anymore with dunks, and which is fine. You know, which is fine. I mean, obviously, some people still rock it, but it's just like, man, dunks. It's just not the same. Am I not wrong, chat? You feel me? Like, I just feel like Nike is just at this point just like forcing it. Like, especially with some of the collabs, like they're just like, all right, here's a collab of a dunk. It's a regular dunk, but let's see if people like them, you know. But it is what it is, bro. You know, if they want to continue on, especially for a colorway that they have already dropped already, like UCLA, they've already dropped the UCLAs before. You know, so I don't know. I'm just kind of over the regular dunk situation, but I mean, if you guys want them, it's available. Nike testing out their Labubu dunks. Dr. Shu says, "Oh man, dude, it's getting bad, bro." Hey, let me tell y'all something. There's another PopMart store dropping a grand opening this weekend too. People are going to be outside a day before, guys. Like the location where this PopMart is going to be dropping, chat, like they're doing a grand opening, right? People are going to be camping out 2 to 3 days or 2 days before, from what I'm hearing. Like I know people that are going to be camping out on Thursday and the store don't open until Saturday. Mind you guys, all weekend, it's going to be 108, 107, 105 all freaking week. The day when the store opens up is going to be 108 degrees. And people are going to be outside for the Labubus. Thursday, Friday, they're going to be camping out. And, dude, it's going to be beaming with just sun. Oh, bro. Like, someone asked me if I was going to camp out. I was like, I'm not going to camp out of that goofy-ass store. Like, hell no. 108 this week? All week? Yeah. No, thank you. I'm good. I am okay. I'm cool. They're selling fake Labubu's. It's hilarious, Town Legend says. Oh, man. Hey, man, you'll be surprised because there's a lot of, like, you know, there's a lot of grandmas, moms, daughters, and younger kids out there that are wanting this stuff. And it's still summer break. So they're going to be out there in the heat all freaking day just for some Labubu's, dude. Yeah, put the regular dunks on ice for 2 years. Keep coming out with the cool SBs, though, Mr. 843 says. Facts. Sneaker Con and Labubu's this weekend. Oh, boy. I'm not going to be out there, Frank. You got it, bro. Not going to lie, Labubu's slowing down because it's easier to buy, dude. It's easier to obtain now. Like, I'm telling you guys this right now. I'm giving this Labubu, like, hype stuff, like, another year, bro. until they probably will come out with a new set. And then I think that's the only reason why more people will get, really hyped about it, because a new set is going to come out. Like, I think it's like this Big Into Energy one. That's, bro, like, listen, that I don't get it, because like that specifically Labubu, like the Big Into Energy, is going for like, people are selling that for like $80. Like, I just seen like a reseller selling their box for $400. I think I just seen a video yesterday. $400. His mom ended up buying him a whole box of Labubus. They come in 6, and she paid $400. I think it was like $490 after tax. That's like $70-$80 per Labubu, dude. Like, holy golly. A new set is coming out in this fall. Yeah, see, people are gonna be excited for that shit, dude. But I feel like all the rest of the Labubus are easy to get. Morning Rap, what's with all the hype with the Labubu, man? It's just because of resale, man. That's what it is. It's because of resale. That is all. So everything don't last forever. Too legit says facts. The dunks need to go to the vault for real. Paulo says 100%, man. Hey, man, listen. Actual Hypebeast Vince says, I mean, people are making their money is off of it, so I'm not like bashing anybody that wants to make the buck with their with the Labubus. So I mean, people are making their monies. Vince Kicks for the 38-month re-up. Run it up, chat. Raph, been a minute. What up, Vince? Shout out my boy Vince Kicks in the freaking building. The OG Vince. What up, Vince? What up, my guy? What's good, dude? What dunks are these, Rami? Harris Tweed and Nike continues their decades-long partnership with the trio of dunk lows the fall 25 season. Remember what I told y'all. Shout out to my boy Vince Kicks for the 38-month re-up. Dude, I appreciate you, my guy. Hopefully everything is well with you and the fam. Look at this, chat. The Scotland Harris Tweed dresses up the Nike dunk in the 3 colorways. Bro, see what I mean? Just hang it up, bro. Hang up the dunks. Hang up the dunks. Hang up the dunks. Just hang it up, bro. Like, hang it up. It's Jover. Mark and Souls, what up, man? Like, you know what? Listen. You know what I'm waiting for? I am absolutely waiting for the CPFM. Like, I'm curious of how they're going to put that together. CPFM is supposed to drop some CPFM dunks this holiday season. Aqua 8 Shock Drop. I wish, bro. I know my wife wants those dunks, and Influence does as well, Rami says. Are these even SBs? Rami, are these SBs? See the Nardwar dunks, kind of fire, as he says. Is there new images for those Nardwar dunks, Rami? For those new dunks that are coming out? Y'all can keep the Labubus. I'm done, Larry says. Yeah, I think I'm done with the Labubus too, dude. I'm done with it. I got like 2 cases coming in, and then I'm done after that. I'm good. Because I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to start selling some of them following with the merch drop with it. What's dropping and where key Mondays nation, we normally just kind of see what's going to be dropping this week and seeing what to expect this week as well. It's kind of slow, so we'll see what happens throughout the entire week. You guys already know when it comes to slow weeks, I feel like Nike will have something up their sleeve, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's there's new picks. Yeah, I haven't seen them, bro. I haven't seen them. Is this it? All right, let's check it out. The detailed looks at the upcoming Nardwar and Nike SB Dunk lows. You know what? I'm still not a fan, bro. I'm still not a fan of this. I'm still not a fan. Chat, let me know how y'all feel about this. Detailed look of the upcoming Nardwar Nike SB Dunk lows. I'm not a fan of this, man. These are gas, Larry says. Another day, another Diddy, Orlando. These are sick. I'll buy, DJ says. I don't know. It's something like, it's cool. I get the concept of it. Like, I totally get the concept of it. I'm just not a fan of, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the flannel look, plaid look. It's more of a pass for me. I know it looks like a lot of you are a good a good amount of you guys are a fan of these. I'm not. I'm good. I'm pass. Pass for me. Lucked out on cop the case of Macron Labubu for 200, close to retail, and they're legit. Blue Dober says I like them, but I'm a huge fan of the human. Yeah, I mean, if you want. Like I said, I could see this being stupid limited, though. He is a fan. He a fan. What up? I am kosher. What up, dude? Good morning. Not what SB. I'll go for them. Retail only, Mr. 843 says. Feel the same way how I feel about the New Balance. Trust, Francisco says. Well, I mean, they look like they come with like 6 different laces. Well, they got yellow, green, blue, and red. And what is that? Pink? No, that's just red. So it comes with red, green, yellow, blue. I like class and stuff. These will be a good for that. These are a pair you put in the closet, never to be seen again. 402 card kid says it's a no for me, dog. Jumpman fan says. Great Sky will always get a shoe if I give it to me for free, but probably happening to 0%. I don't think I won't get them. Benji says I want to see y'all's fit on these. Orlando says. I mean, there's not much that you could do with this shoe though, Orlando. Like. It's an all plaid shoe. You could just do an all black tee and you'll be good. Just let the shoe pop. Like when it comes down to a loud shoe like this, you can't overdo it, bro. You can't overdo it. When it comes to a loud shoe like this, you gotta just wear a white t-shirt or a black tee and just let the shoe do its thing. That's all you have to do. So I wouldn't necessarily like overdo this shoe. The Arts and Rec SB Dunk Lows unboxing. Oh, someone was mentioning about the Arts and Recs. I didn't even know how it looked like. All right, here, let's take a look at these. All right, music. Can't play the music. All right, the first look at the upcoming Nike SB Dunk Low dropping on July 18th at selected skate shops, with the Nike sneakers release expected to follow. All right, you guys ready? This is some of you guys mentioned this morning. G-Face, what up, man? Good morning. All right, here we go. The Arts and Rec Nike SB Dunk Lows Nike unboxing. I want you guys to realize this, okay? I want y'all to realize this with the Nike SB Dunk Lows. I feel like a ton of people are going to be like, yo, SB Dunks are dying down. And I obviously, truly, the SB Dunk Lows resale is dying down. Okay, that's the reason why the hype around SBs have died down dramatically, because of the resale, right? I mean, we could all agree with that. But I would say this, chat, okay? SB Dunks has been like this for many, many years. Like if you look back on some of the quote unquote like SB Dunk Low grails, like they're basically just like, you know, decent colorways, kind of similar like this, where like they'll put something together. And you know, and if they were to drop, I tell you this, some of the old SBs, especially the ones that considered as grails, if they had dropped those type of SBs in 2025, a lot of people wouldn't like them. Okay? If this was like an old school Arts and Rec SB that dropped like back in like 2005, man, let me tell y'all something. Okay? This would probably be a grail to some. 2023 SB is way better. SB is way better, Carlos says. Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, yeah. I mean, there was a lot of good drops for SBs that year, but like Some of these SBs that are dropping, I could see why people don't like them, but this one right here is actually pretty decent. I like these better than the Nardward ones. This one's a little bit better than the other ones that we just saw. These are okay to me, not a must cop. Cass says, "What's up with the shatter backboards?" Money says, shatter backboards, they're not dropping until August. Shatter backboards not dropping until August. Arts and Rec dunks, I like remind me of the Safari dunks. They really do. They remind me of the Safari dunks. These have a San Diego Zoo theme when you see different pics with the details inside the shoe and under insoles, Rami says. Yeah, I'm not crazy on these. But these are nice. These are better than the NARS Wars, whatever that the plaid shoe looks like. I'm not a fan of these. Fan of those. Those are really bad. But I like the the crazy colorways. These should just be for the San Diegos. Then Carlos says, "Man, listen, bro. Okay, I know SBs are not as expensive that you want. What do you want from SBs, bro? That's the question, chat. What do you guys want from what do you guys want for SBs? These will definitely sit." Carlos says, "SBs ain't dead. People still rock SBs. People still buy the SBs." You think that we're gonna get a rare Ford shock drop? Kinko with SB says, "I don't know what's going on with the rare airs are gonna. I heard they're dropping on the 28th this month. They're dropping on the 28th this month. I don't know, because I know people has been asking me about the Aqua 8s and then also the Shatter backboards. Shatter backboards only dropping overseas on the 12th. That's supposed to drop what, this Saturday? So what the lobster I am more kosher says. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they did a what the lobster, yeah, that would break the internet low key. SB is fine, buy it or don't. 26th rare Air Force. Sneaker King, what up, man? Supreme needs to drop. We need a Rafi collab. SB, your bread and butter says 98% of people in this chat are all Hypebeast. SMH, Toof, you're the same way, bro. They can go way harder than this. BS Carlos says. I just want the Supreme SB and I'm good for this year. Too legit says. Dude, the thing is, bro, think about this, Carlo. Think about this, man. If you look at a lot of the old SBs that dropped back in the day, not every single SB would hit, bro. Like if you when we look at the when we were looking at the archives that one year or that one day, like, bro, if you look at the lineups of like a lot of the older SBs, bro, a lot of those SBs are just straight mid. Like, if you look back, there was like obviously Staples, right? Jeff Staples SBs. There was like, you know, a couple other SBs that were really like, oh damn, these are nice. But there were some SBs that were dropping throughout those during those really hype drops that, you know, quote unquote grails are just basic colorways, just kind of like this, like, oh, this is okay, this is just all right. Same way it was before. I was looking at it, I was like, you know what, some of these SBs, if these were to drop today, people would not be a fan of these. Like, there's only certain ones that people like. Tiffany blue SBs, right? Tiffany's, right? Like, there's only certain ones that people liked, and then all the rest of them are just like, meh, they're okay. So, but there's still a huge, absolutely, Jalen, there's still a huge SB community, absolutely, man. Well, now there's a lot of I would say now, yes, there was absolutely an SB community back in the day, but it's definitely not dramatically, but it's definitely grown a lot more throughout the years for sure. So, now I buy bricks too says. Whole community called Dunks Not Dead or something says. Nah, I buy bricks too says. They like the ones going for a lot of cash. Chessball says that's exactly what it is, dude. So can you be a Hypebeast and an OG collector? Drew says. Bro, the thing is, Hypebeast is just like, quote unquote, just if it's hype, people are gonna call you a Hypebeast no matter what, bro. Like, people are going to call you a culture vulture. They're going to call you a Hypebeast, whatever the case is. Like, dude, just buy what you like at the end of the day. Like, look, Toof is saying that we're just a bunch of hype beasts, but and then he wants to say I buy bricks, but this man's buying Kobe's just to flip. So I mean, isn't that considered as a little Timmy hype beast, whatever you guys want to call them? On top of the morning collection fam, just tapping in. What did I miss? What up, Lamar? What's good, dude? What up, bro? Them Kobe 6 Caitlyn Clark's is a nice colorway. It absolutely is, bro. There's nothing, dude. That's what I was saying. There's nothing wrong about going for hype shoes, because the people that are saying like, oh, you guys are hype beasts, this is the same people that are probably gonna go for the Travis Scott fragments this September, and they're not gonna say anything that they're going to go for it, and they're gonna go for it, and if they hit, they ain't gonna say anything, bruh. Those are the same people, okay? Those are the same people, bruh. Same people are going to go for Travis fragments this September, and if they hit, they ain't saying nothing. Drip King, what up, dude? Tooth, don't make the excuses now, bro, because you've bought Kobe's in the past. Just to flip. All right? Crazy thing is, resale stores isn't really buying a lot of Kobe's because the resale price isn't that much, Mel Got Kick says. Dude, these resale shops is literally getting carried by Labubus and Pokemon cards. Dead ass. I just talked to one of my homies that has a store out there in San Francisco or in the Bay Area, and literally his store is getting carried by Labubus and freaking Pokemon cards. Dead ass. All right. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, just the market is so low. There's only certain shoes that are really moving, you know, unless you have really good clientele, right? Like Jordan 5s, Jordan 4s, brick by bricks. I'm not a hype, just like shoes and buy them all like what I like. Nobody would like any of the SBs the SBs from early 2000. Ron says absolutely, bro. When we were looking through the archives, I'm like, man, nobody's gonna want these. You feel me? If you look at the old archives of SBs, you look through it, be like, yeah, you just know that people won't like them. Hot takes, those Travis fragments are mid, super basic colorway. I'll go for them on the sneakers, but I'm not entering for any raffle for them. Go says. Pure Money 3's got 2 pairs looking nice. Treyway says, there you go. Lewis, what up, man? Good morning. I'm wearing mids today, FYI. What's that? Well, I'm wearing mids today, and that's fine, him. And if you like mids, that's fine too. There's nothing wrong with mids, dude. Like, there's some people who just like wouldn't personally wear them. But like, other than that, like, here's the Arts and Rex, like a closer look, by the way. Thank you, Town Legend, for tagging me on this. This is the closer look of them. There's our many resellers in this community for those who don't know that already, Re-Up says. Check out XDM. Dougie sent me this yesterday. This is what they are selling at the events at Sneaker Politics for July releases. All right, let's check it out real quick. My DMs are slow. Okay, here we go. Man, those Kobe's are so sick. So they're dropping this. This is what they were selling at the event. What did Dougie hit? Did he hit any of these? You got Air Maxes, you got the Kobe's, the rare Air 4s. Did he hit on any of this? You got the Aqua 8s. Aqua 8s are set to drop. You see, like, a lot of stores are starting to receive their shoes. So this is the lineup that's supposed to drop this month alone. You got the Aqua 8s. You got the Kobe's. I kind of want the Kobe's. Dougie grabbed the white Air Max 1s, Rami says. Okay. White Levi's. Damn, dude. Look at those Kobe's, bro. I don't know why they had a translucent sole. They should have kept that sole orange. I think I might grab these. Every shoe today's world in this sneakers is hype, Ron says. I mean, that's what they said about same thing about Alma Munir back then. Alma Munir was considered as a Hypebeast shoe, dude. Literally. Alma Munir was considered as a Hypebeast shoe, chat. Now it's like, all right, it's not hype anymore, so then you're not going to be considered as called a Hypebeast if you end up buying them. That didn't make no sense. I paid too much for the early 8s. These Aqua 8s, man, like, we'll see what the stock numbers are looking like on these. I want to know. He said they offered 6 pairs of Kobe's. They went first. Okay, that makes sense. That's not a lot either. That's not a lot. I feel like with the Kobe 6s, there's gonna be pretty healthy stock. So, shout outs to Daniel for the $5 donation.
DHKIXX donated $4.99. Big prayers out to the families in Texas dealing with the floods and all of the kids still missing. I can't imagine. Don't forget to smash that like pulgar hacia arriba.
Shout outs to Daniel for the 5. Big prayers out to the families in Texas dealing with the floods and all the kids still missing. I can't imagine. Don't forget to smash that like button. Shout out my boy Daniel for the $5 donation. Was there like a huge flood in Texas? Like, we're in Texas. A huge flood in Texas? Damn, that sucks, man. Huge flood in Texas. I didn't even know that. Lionhearts, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much for the 5. Yeah, if you guys don't mind smashing that like button, let's get to 100 likes, bro. Smash that like button. When y'all buy early pairs, do what? 27 camp counselors and kids died in the floods. Damn. What up, Rap? What up, IMO Kicks? What's good, dude? Dang, dude. I might have to look into that. Still more missing. Yeah, we're in Texas, though. They said damn near 80 people missing. Damn, bro. Central Texas by San Antonio. Wow. Yeah, I might have to look into that. They're expecting 82. Krishu says. Sad deal of the way around, Daniel says. Yes, about an hour away from where I stay. It's been raining bad out here, Sneaker King says. Damn, that's rough, bro. That's rough. You got an iPhone, should have saw news, Skinner says. I was busy all weekend, bro. I'm not going to hold you. Like, I'm telling you, I just stay off. I normally just kind of stay off social media on the weekends, man. Like, I haven't really been posting anything, bro. Like, I finally got to my phone probably on Sunday. Like, I had a ton of people send me some stuff. Like, I still have to catch up on some stuff. But I haven't really been on social media as much. Just haven't. Been kind of enjoying the weekend with the fam. I got to look into that, man. Yeah, 750 kids were at the camp. It camp out of nowhere. It came out of nowhere, and the camp is by the river. Damn, dude. That's so sad. What did you think, like... Wasn't there like some sort of like, if there was a camp, like, wouldn't you think there would be some sort of evacuation? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to sound, insensitive, but I'm like if it was like, since it's been pouring down rain and stuff like that, wouldn't you think that like there would be some sort of protocol, unless they were kind of just like, all right, let's stay indoors, and see what happens and see if the storm kind of passes. But the fact that like there was a whole ass freaking like flood, and then, dude, I can't imagine, bro. Need your help. If you buy a sneaker and you haven't worn it and it's been 7 months, how long would you keep the sneaker until you sell it? I love sneakers, but don't see myself wearing it. Then sell it. If you have a shoe that you have, then you haven't worn, just move it, bro. So it happened in like 10 minutes. The river rose over 25 feet quick. Happened overnight. Wow. That's crazy. It happened in like 10 minutes. The river rose over 25 feet. Dude, that's scary, dude. Happened in the 80s too. They got 15-minute warning. That's it, Daniel says. Yeah, that's rough, bro. Especially when it comes down to like children and kids, dude. I can't imagine how terrified all these kids were. Like, I just hate thinking about that stuff, bro. So sad. They did send the flood alerts, but the river rose and flooded super fast. Some people couldn't get out in time. Ghost says, "Yeah, that's just sad, bro. That's sad." So man, sending prayers out there, man, for real. It'll probably pop up on like my on my phone here soon. It's been raining for everything for the last week. Sneaker King says I might snag the eights look better than last month and spilling glitter all over them for the Macon. Ron says they were inside waiting it out. Waters rose and quick and busted the glass and that had no chance. KJK5 says, yeah, that's rough, dude. That's rough. Well, sending prayers. I appreciate you pointing that out, Daniel, this morning. Definitely, my phone's probably listening, so it'll probably pop up on my feed here today. So, like I said, I was out on my phone all weekend, bro. Wasn't really on my phone all freaking weekend, so I didn't really know what was kind of going on. I understand that some of you guys would be like, "Yo, Rap, watch the news," but I tell you, dude, you know what the news is, dude? TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. That's what today's news is. Anything that you hear, like, no one watches cable, bruh. All right, no one watches cable. I have cable myself, but I tell you that. But nobody really watches cable nowadays. Everyone finds out on their phone, on TikTok. Everyone's like a breaking news caster now on social media. Just wait till hurricane season with all the dude. I remember living in like South Georgia, and like the last time I think I dealt with the hurricane was like I think it was Hurricane Katrina, and that was scary, bro. Like I remember like it was like constant, like for a whole month. It was just all freaking rain. All freaking rain, bruh. All rain. Yeah, Twitter too. Just wait till hurricane season with all the cuts and nose and weather forecasting. Jordan says, you lie. I see you Top Golf. Yeah, that was on Sunday. That was on a Sunday where I finally had some family time, just me and my kids, and Tanene was with us too. So, but how did I like Top Golf? Top Golf was fun. My kids enjoyed it. It was hot as hell, bro. It was like 106 outside, dude. It was hot as hell. We're gonna need to pray for Rod during the hurricane season. Those winds gonna blow him to Vegas. Rami says that's crazy. If you follow anything complex or obviously some news sources on social media, you'll get the latest breaking news. Must be nice says, yeah, like I told you guys, I wasn't really on my phone over the weekend besides yesterday. I was trying to catch up on some stuff yesterday. So yeah, it was my first time going to Top Golf yesterday. It was cool. I enjoyed it. My kids enjoyed it. So, Rap, what do you call your build? Orlando says, what? I'm not gonna lie, Orlando. Like, you are like really sus, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Man, you be saying some weird shit. Knowing that I know you on Instagram and like we follow each other, like, I wouldn't think that you were this weird, bruh. Hurricane is about to hit the Carolinas, allegedly. My sister lives in South Carolina. Living in Florida, we don't worry about hurricanes until it hits like a Cat 4, Go says. I mean, like, I feel like Florida deals like with the most hurricanes, though. Like, weather, like, especially with like storms and stuff like that. Don't you get, like, Florida deals with it the most. It's all love, Orlando says. You be saying some weird stuff, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, dude. Top Golf has nice drinks, bro. I spent a lot at Top Golf. It's expensive. Top Golf is not cheap. Top Golf is not cheap, bro. I spent $200 at Top Golf. Like, I mean, we were there for a little bit. I mean, we had a good amount of food. The food was pretty damn good. I had a burger at Top Golf, man. This shit was good, man. Listen, hey, man. It was pretty damn good. Hurricane's about to hit Carolina. Top Golf is fun, right on the side of the MGM Grand. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I mean, the thing is, the sun wasn't hitting, but it's just like, it was just like hot. You know, it was just beaming heat. That's it. It was just hot. So, food is mid though. Nah, the food was busting yesterday. I don't know what you eating, Cushy, but it was good. It was cool. I think the food was good. I didn't mind it at all. The food was actually really, really good. Like, that burger was hitting, dude. Like, my kids had like fries. They gave you a lot of fries, I'll tell you that. After visiting Orlando, I can say Florida is a bowl of America too, says. Yeah, I heard it's expensive AF. Mel Got Kick says, yeah, with me, it was me and my kids, and we had the homie Tanene. Like, we spent with foods and just golfing. I spent like $200. So, and plus we had a local discount too. Like, the guy was like saying like, oh, we'll give you a local discount since I live there. I live here. So even that. So it was cool. It was dope. It was worth it though. I thought it was fun. They host WWE events there, Francisco says. Okay, I mean, yeah, I mean, we were looking around, walking around a little bit, and it was cool. Is it humid in Vegas? It's not humid. Like, I wouldn't consider the humidity out here. It's just dry heat. You need a group or it's too damn expensive, Vince says. Yeah, I mean, it was cool. I would definitely go back. I would 100% go back, dude. I would 100% go back to Topgolf. I'm not really the best at golfing. I just feel like every time I hit the freaking golf ball, I feel like I was gonna like fall over, because we were on the second floor, and I was like, man, it feels like I'm gonna freaking fall over, and like I feel like I was gonna let go of the club, dude, and then I was like, oh man. So, but it was a good time. It was absolutely a good time. 200 is wild though, Mel Got Kick says. Yeah, it was cool though. It was worth it. You basically pay what you get, dude. Right? Like, you go golfing, you have a good time, you getting some drinks. We bought some drinks too. So they have like this deal. He was telling me that they offer is like, it's like you pay $200 for the entire summer. Like, you bring your kids, and then you go golfing for like 2 hours certain days, and food is like 10% off, and it's like $200 for the whole summer, which is a pretty damn good deal in my personal opinion. See, I'm not gonna lie, I went golfing on Saturday night. Right, I went golfing with the homie Francisco and his family, with the homie Tanene. We went mini golfing. That was really, really cool too. That was fun. Mini golfing, because you are not an athlete, Raph. Just playing, too says. Yeah. My arms aren't built for the golfing, just mini golfing like my arms, Rami says. Gonna fall over because you built like a Mr. Eggman from Sonic, Tito says. Nice. So that's how you get better. Yeah, I mean, it was fun. We went mini golfing on Saturday night. That was really, really fun. I just suck at golf, bro. That's it. I don't play. So mini golf fits you more, fits your more. But what? Fits me more. But anyways, yeah, that was my weekend. So like Thursday, like I had to pick up my sisters from the airport. Hung out with family. Friday was the 4th of July. Do you guys light up fireworks or what? We lit up a good amount of fireworks, bro. Like last minute, we lit up a good amount of fireworks, and then we just basically enjoyed the view of freaking Vegas. And like, my sister went out to the strip, right? My sister went out to the strip with her husband, and man, she was telling me how it was like, bro, it was like shoulder to shoulder out there in the strip. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, see, I told her, I was like, that is one reason why I would want to stay away from the strip. Like, especially for 4th of July weekend, like shoulder to shoulder on the strip, dude. Yeah, no thanks. I'm good. Like, she was even saying, like, she went out to a club out there in Fremont. It was like a bar and club that she went out. And she left around 2 a.m. Dude, mind you guys, on Sunday morning, I had to wake up at 3 to drop my sister off to the airport. Bro, her and her husband pulled an all-nighter. They went out to a bar and club at like 1 in the morning. Didn't leave until like 2:30. And then they crashed out in the my parking lot out here in my apartment complex and waited for me until I woke up. I got up at 3 and then sent them off to the airport. So they pulled a whole all-nighter. I was like, you're crazy, dude. And she was saying that I think she went to Fremont, and she said it was still packed. Bro, mind you, it's like 2:30. I was asleep. Dude said built like a Eggman. That's so crazy. In negative, I don't play with those fireworks and waste all the money, too legit says. Wait until New Year's, Cushy says. Well, we've already been out here in Vegas for New Year's, so we've kind of experienced that. This was our first 4th of July. Didn't set off fireworks, but watched the city fireworks go, says. There you go. But yeah, anyways, that was basically my weekend. So, but anyways, guys, let's take a look at this. The unboxing of the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott's fragments that's set to release in August. All right. I know we're just talking about like Hypebeast this, Hypebeast that. So, oh gosh. Oh my gosh, music. Why are the laces so tight? Upcoming Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows. I'd still rock these. I'd absolutely still rock these, chat. I'd still rock these. How about that Kevin Durant trade to Houston Rockets? You just found that out, Hugo? I think it's a good trade. I think it's a really good trade. Rare for July 4th to land on a Friday. Feel like Finn says. Rafkin an early pair so you can review it. Might delete later. Dude, if you want an early pair of these, it's gonna cost you like $2,000 for an early pair. I don't think I'm paying $2,000 for any damn shoe, bruh. Ain't no shot. I ain't paying no $2,000, bruh, for a pair of sneakers. I'll tell you that, chat. Ain't no way. I'm good. $2,000. Would you guys pay $2,000 for an early pair? If you want an early pair of these, you know who has them early? Cool Kicks. Cool Kicks got them early for $2,000. So if you want them, go get them. $2,000, chat. I'd rock them, but I wish they had the white midsole too. Legit says Jay the sneaker guy had a nice fit pick of these on eyewear says. No, yeah. What up, Dean? What's good, dude? Come on, Rav, do it for the culture. Nah, not for 2,000, man. Not paying 2,000. I'm good. I'm not spending more than 300 on a shoe, I suppose says. The most I spent this year on a shoe was the Brick by Bricks, and that's it. I paid 2,000 for my Travis dunks, and I had regret it, Jalen says. I'm sure Jay made the money back. Oh, 100%, dude. Like, Jay the sneaker guy probably makes like, he probably made like $400 or $500 off like each freaking video he makes, bro. He's good. He's good. I never paid over $280 for a shoe in my life, Collie says. Can't wait for Raffy to throw some cream laces on them. Oh, 100%. Dude, listen, I'll tell you this, chat. Dead ass. If I get the shoe in hand, and I'm going to get the shoe, right? I'm going to buy the shoe. And I'm gonna swap them with the white laces, the cream laces. The black laces are coming off. The black laces on these are coming right off. And I'm putting the cream laces on these. Cream laces are going straight into these shoes. So, 2 bands is an insanity, 2 legit says. I sold 2015 pair, hoping that I'll be able to get money to get the 2025 pair on neons. And nope, their shit's flew. Subbowl says limited. I could even wear it with if I paid 2K. Finn says. Can we discuss the Gamma box, yay or nay? I haven't seen it. Someone sent it over to me saying, like, yo, Rap, did you see the Gammas are not having the slide out box? Let's take a look. This is the official look. All right, the official look. Chat, I need your thoughts and opinions. First look of the 2025 Gammas Air Jordan 11s. Releasing December 13th. Oh man, these are so hard. I think I'm gonna grab a pair. Come on, chat. Like, Gammas are so nice, dude. These are freaking nice. You got like these ones, and then you got the black cats. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand how like people were complaining about like the Black Cat Jordan 3s, how I don't like the patent leather on the Jordan 3s, but they like Jordan 11s. How does it make any sense? There was so much hate on Black Cats this year. The Black Cat Jordan 3s. How there's too much patent leather wrap. I don't like patent leather on the Jordan 3. And then the Jordan 11s, they got a whole ass patent leather across the shoe. These are nice, bro. These are nice. These are nice. Jade, the pink laces in them, and they even though I don't like pink, it hit. I can't front. Kali says, no thanks on the gammas. These are gonna be what, $235? Oh man, $235, chat. You're gonna be paying $250 for this shoe. I think that is like the one thing that's gonna turn a lot of people off, bro. When these first originally dropped, I think the retail price was $185. I think the last time these dropped, I think it was at $185. So you're paying roughly around $200 after tax. But now it's like $50 more just for a Gamma 11s. $250 after tax and shipping probably. These are a must for both me and the wifey. Been wanting on the Gamma releases. These are stupid nice, man. These are dummy. These are nice, bro. These I feel like the best shoe to drop in the month of December. I don't care what anyone says. It's got to be Gammas. Gammas got to be the best looking shoe to drop in December. These, and then you got the Black Cat Jordan 4s. I think these are better than the Black Cats. But the Black Cats, I want them because it's an all black Jordan 4. It's going to go with basically everything. Black Cat Jordan 4s are going to be probably just, I think I might try to go for 2 pairs, but like I still think Gammas are a little bit better than the Black Cat Jordan 4s. But I don't know. I could see the only reason why I feel like a lot of people would pass on this because of the price point. That's the only reason why. Actually, no, Black Cats are dropping in November. Never mind. I'm tweaking. Black Cats are dropping in November, Black Friday. I'm like thinking that Black Friday is in December. Never mind. 180, then 250 with inflation. No, what's called? The 11s drop in December, excuse me, and then the 4s drop in November. That was my fault. So, but this is the official look. And someone asked me, how do I feel about the box? You know what? I don't give a shit, bro, at this point. Nike ain't gonna deliver with no slide out box, dude. They're one thing, they want to save as much money as possible, and that's probably the reason why you have no more slide out box. No more slide out box, chat. One reason, because Nike is saving money. So, no more shoe trees, no more plastic shoe trees, no more, the classic Jordan 11 plastic that comes over the shoe. You ain't getting anything. You just get like this Jordan 6 looking box, and that's it. So, it's all good. You don't even wear the box anyways, but it is what it is. Pass on Gammas because yellowing. I would say that, yeah. So like over time for like Jordan 11s, especially for like 11s in general with a translucent midsole or bottom of the sole, dude, it gets pretty damn yellow on the bottom of the shoes. 100%. I would say that it definitely gets yellow on the bottom of the shoes. How do you feel about $250 for paper tree shoe trees? Tito says. Hey man, listen. Like I said, at the end of the day, you're not wearing the box, okay? You're just wearing the sneaker, right? So, the Off-White Jordan 1 in December 2. Yeah, but the thing is, with the Off-White Jordan 1 highs, they're not going to be as widely available. I think those are still going to be stupid limited, man. Those are going to be dumb limited. They're not going to drop. Listen, I'll tell you this. They ain't going to drop like 200,000 pairs of freaking Off-White Jordan 1 highs. It's gonna be stupid limited regardless, man, unfortunately. So want to wrap. What up, Raider? Alex, what up, man? Good morning. 250 with a paper tree is wild. To legit says, dude, it's all good, chat. Like, it's fine. You know what? I used to like I was complaining about how like Nike wasn't gonna come out with a slide out box. I just feel like that's how I remembered it as. Some of you guys are probably much more older than me that, you guys never really got the slide out box back in the day. I mean, even in the 2009 pair of the Space Jams, dude, you got, was it 2012? Was it 2009? Yeah, it was 2009. We still got the slide out box. That's still a long time ago. That's like 14 years ago, bruh. 14 years ago, we had the slide out box for the Space Jam 11s. That's just how I remembered it as. You walk in, you get the slide out box, when you slide out the box, you get the like they make that weird ass noise with the slide out box, right? And then you take out the paper and you read the little quote that's on there, right? Right? Mike made them fly. God, what was the quote? You made them something like I forgot how the quote went, chat. On the Jordan 11s. SneakerCon this weekend in Vegas. You going, Raph? I don't know yet, Vitter Alex. I don't know yet. Francisco, we going or what? This weekend. SneakerCon? You got you hit Dark Sport? Yes, I did. My Dark Sport already got shipped out. 14 years ago, Nike dominated the market. Well, the thing is, everything was cheap back then, though. Like, it was cheap back then. So, of course, prices, I remember when, prices went up to $190. It was still a problem. Like, when prices went up to $190, $185, it was an issue. People were talking about it. I remember when Tony D2 Wild was talking about how, prices were going up back then, And then, it still slowly creeped up. Chat, remember, regular dunks used to be $100. Regular dunks used to be $100. Now they're at 120, 115. SB dunk lows only went up, or SBs went up to $5? It went 135 to 140 now. So, but even back then, when Jordan 11's prices kept going up, Black Cat 4s are must cop for me. Don't have them yet, Ron says. So Jordan 11s, Gamma 11s set to drop in December. All money they use towards marketed J now on ladies' leggings, Blue says. Oh boy. Slide fart box, Jeffrey says. Gammas are growing on me. Dude, gammas are going to grow on a lot of people, man. Just wait until the review comes out on YouTube from Seth Fowler. I personally think, this is how I feel. Okay? I think a lot of people are being over dramatic over the shadow backboards. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I feel like some people are being over dramatic off of these shoes, bruh. I think people are being over dramatic. I think this is a solid shoe. This is not being biased because I want the shoe, of course. But I personally think that people are being over dramatic with this sneaker. I think the shoe in hand is going to be flawless. I think it's going to be great. I think the shoe is going to be still amazing in hand. Chat, hear me out. Yay or nay? Has anybody made up their mind with these shatter backboards? Cop or drop? Okay? I feel like there's so many mixed feelings about this shoe. I still think it's a great sneaker. I think a lot of people will not be disappointed when they get the shoe in. It's going to be another taxi. I feel like these are going to be another taxi, chat. Check Discord. All right, let me see. Oh boy. I would go starfishes. Go starfishes. 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 Starfish. Tooth. Starfishes. The orange and white ones. So are we going to wait until... I know I'm buying... Dude, Lamar, I don't care. Listen, I don't care if this shoe is going to tank. Let it tank, bro. Am I going to wait? I don't know. We'll see what happens when it gets a little bit closer, but I'm going to have a whole vlog, so I'll probably most likely pick it up in person. I don't care what folks say. I never care. I buy what I like, Holly says. Like, the thing is, like, I understand. Like, I get it that it's not the same as the original Shatter backboards. I totally freaking get it. Okay? But, like, watching, like, some of the reviews and, like, the shoe in general, it's still a great shoe. It's still a great sneaker. Like, I personally think, like, it's crazy how, like, a lot of reviews have been just criticizing the leather, but never criticize like any other sneaker that they dropped before, like retro. Like, you feel me? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, some, like, you see all the other retros, right, that retro every single year. Okay, Jordan 4s, Jordan 5s, Jordan 1s, whatever the case is. Why is it specifically got to be this one, and then this gets criticized the most? You got this shoe getting criticized the most versus a shoe like a white cement Jordan 4 not getting criticized because of leather, right? I'm saying this because the Jordan 4 white cements don't have the best leather, right? It's not the best leather. But this shoe that has at least decent leather on a Jordan 1 high versus some of the other Jordan 1 highs they've been dropping, this gets criticized the most because it doesn't look like the original pair. Like, but it still has decent, good leather. Yeah, like, just hear me out, right? I mean, maybe I'm just yapping. Yeah, I'm yapping because the previous release, and I totally get that, bro. I totally get that. But you guys have to understand, as a sneakerhead, if you've been collecting for many years, you should already know that the next retro that's gonna come out, it's not gonna be the same as the original. You guys should know this. It's never going to be the same. It's never the same. It's never the same. It's never going to be the same as the original one. It's always been like that for years. It's always been like that. Like the shape for the white cement 4s, like it doesn't look, it's not the same shape as the previous drop. It's different. I mean, we could talk about industrial blues too. I mean, the military blues, right? I mean, they don't have the same colorway, right? Not the same leather, not the same shape. It's always going to be different no matter what. Undefeated 4 is dropping this summer, right? Dropping this August. You think that shoe is going to be the same as the original shoe that they dropped, the original drop? Listen, it's not going to be the same. All right? It's a retro for a reason. Okay. Undefeated 4 is going to have everyone in the chokehold. But like I said, it's just not. By the way, I do want to point out that I did wear my white cement 4s yesterday. I love these, man. I love these. I wore these yesterday. I love these white cements, dude. Sneaker of the year, worn again. I love those shoes, man. I might have to grab a second pair since the price is low. The shoe shouldn't have been left in 2015. Should have been left in 2015, bro. Subbowl says. That's why you asked what the retro has been the same for the original. Very few. Crown says. You know, the thing is, like, right, chat, like, we all complain about the prices, right? We complain about the prices. All right, I want to pay $215 for the shoe, whatever. But I tell you, no one's going to be complaining the prices that they're going to pay for undefeated 4s. Okay, undefeated 4s come out. It don't matter what it is, what the colorway is, whatever the hell it is. It's an undefeated 4. They're going to buy it. It's not going to be the best material on the shoe, right? It's not going to be the best material on the sneaker. It's probably going to be what, $230, $225 for the undefeated 4s. No one's going to be talking about the price point on the undefeated 4s. Nobody is. Okay. Only ones that get criticized is like Jordan 1s and other Jordan 4s or other silhouettes, other colorways. I doubled up in the white cement 4s. Hitman says I might have to do that. Chung's Kicks for the 36-month re-up. What up, Chungs? What up, man? What up, man? Appreciate you. Shout out my boy Chunks Kicks once again for the 36-month re-up. Appreciate that, my guy. Thank you. Yeah, those Pure Monies went under retail. Oh, dude, I might pull the trigger. I'm telling you, I'm pulling the trigger on Pure Monies when they hit like $100, bro. That ass. Undefeated 4 is not the that nice. Truly, G faces. It's not like a must-have. Like, I want a pair, but it's not a must-have. Like, I feel like the Undefeated 4 is a shoe that I probably won't wear as often. XCO effed it up hard. All the Holy Grails getting destroyed, Blue says. Well, I mean, no Grails are safe now. No Grails are safe now, right? You got a lot of different shoes dropping this year, and imagine next year. Like, I'm hearing like next year is going to be crazy from what I've heard. Crazy. Like, what Nike is about to bring back next year, a lot of people are going to be surprised from what I've heard. UNC Reimagines $125. That's crazy. $125. Those Reimagines are so nice. I'm at a must have on my bucket list, Bull says. Now the Undefeated 4s are nice. That's crazy work. Francisco says, are you going to wait for shadow backboards to go to tank before comping? Tito says, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Because the thing is, I'm going to end up vlogging. I want to vlog a pickup vlog, so I'll probably buy it for retail. So, is it true that Jordan Bin collection releasing again? I don't know. You know what? I want them to re-retro. If they're going to bring out Grails, I want them to re-release, re-retro the Dornbecker 6. Chat, that is literally my top 3 favorite Dornbeckers. And, like, if they're going to bring out a Dornbecker again next year, dude, I hope it's that one. Especially the fact that it's the anniversary of the 6s. Like, please bring that back. Bread and butter for the 21-month 3 at Raffy is to 80K.
Corvette.
Bread and butter to 25K. Corvette. Shout out my boy Bread and Butter for the 21-month re-up. I appreciate that, Bread and Butter. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much for the 21-month re-up, my guy. Thank you. Honestly, I like the Jordan 4 rare air over the Jordan 4 undefeateds. What are your thoughts? I don't know about that. I like the undefeateds more than the rare airs. If you like the rare airs, listen, if you like the rare air 4s more than the undefeated 4s, that's your opinion. But so why haven't we got any shock drops? Christian says, because Nike doesn't have to shock drop anything, man. They're going to have you wait. That's what Nike is going to do. There's no shock drops. None. I don't think they're going to shock drop anything anytime soon. I hope not, because y'all are going to do disrespect to that collection, Crown says. Dornbecker 8s as well. So this is my order of Dornbeckers. This might be a hot take, okay? Best Dornbecker, in my personal opinion, of all time, okay? Good looking. It's got to be Dornbecker 4s. Dornbecker 4s are really, really nice. I'm going to go Dornbecker 4s. I'm going to go Dornbecker 6s. And then I'm going to go the Dornbecker 3s. That's my order. Top 3 best Dornbeckers. 4s, 6s, and 3s. 8s are up there too. 8s are very nice. 8s and 10s. If you guys seen the Dornbecker 10s, those are nice too. As long as it doesn't come with the terrible material like the green glows, High Speed says. Thoughts on the 40s releases this week. The Jordan 40s, not crazy on them. What bricks are dropping today? Nothing dropping today, chat. If anybody was asking if what was dropping today, nothing's dropping today. Basically all week, chat, dude, we're going to be hanging out all week. Okay? I know it's going to be a little bit slower week. If you want to hang out, we're going to be live every single day this week, okay? Because there's really nothing going on. I mean, I'm basically here to basically kill some time for you guys in the morning at work. I know most of you guys are at work, right? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys doing right now? You guys are all at work or what? I feel like most of you guys literally use the stream as like noise background. I get that a lot. Be like, yo, Raph, I watch the streams because I'm working at home. I'm ghost watching most of the time, but I have my earbuds in and I'm working. Like, literally. I feel like most of you guys have, like, if you're working from home, you probably got 2 screens in front of you. You probably got you got me in the corner, and then you got another where you're doing some work, or if you're at work, physically at work, whether if you're a truck driver, whether if you're just at work with the earbuds on, like that's normally what you guys kind of use it for. Ranfu, what up, man? Working at works? Yes, yeah, I told you almost you guys are at work. I'm off today, Chosen One said. There you go. Literally me at home right now working, Vince says. Yeah, most of you guys work from home. Vacation, baby, Treyway says. There we go. Yeah, so truck drivers, I need to hear some noise after hearing this truck, Paul says. I feel you, bro. Yeah, working from home. Yeah, see? No cap, you hit right on the money, Princess. Literally 4 screens in front of me, J Bay says. Dude, I don't blame ya. Ain't nobody want to listen to goofy ass freaking customer service customers or like your coworkers. Hey man, Raph, I'm in a meeting right now, but I have you on my other ear. Driving at a job site, hitting out a podcast call that helps me get through my morning. Absolutely. If you want to do another Rapping Ring segment, you can call Levi's flagship stores today and see if they will have the 95s in store. Website says some stores will drop them on the 10th. At work, but not necessarily working, Rob says. Working hard or hardly working. Good morning, AM. Gym Rat, what up, man? Slow week and slow start to the month. Last day of vacation, chilling on the couch, Gym Rat says. There you go, my guy. I'm a teacher on summer break, but normally I'm vibing with you as I get ready and head to work, Brian says. Love to see it, bro. Literally, like, I feel like at this point, we're like a radio station. 92.5 with the collection fam. Da-da-dun. And just have like some sort of like segment throughout the entire day. I mean, we got to do that for the summer. Some sort of like segment that we could like come up with. We're just like having a conversation with somebody. You know, I'm not going to hold you. Like, I wouldn't mind. But like the thing is, like, you have to understand, like, I'm the West Coast, and like some people that are in the West Coast are not gonna want to like freaking yap in the morning. Like some of the West Coast people are just now waking up, right? Because like what, it's like 10 o'clock Eastern time, 9 o'clock Central. These new sneakerheads are too privileged. They are getting sneakers within the 5 years. Some sneakerheads been wearing for years, waiting for years for, and they just disrespect. Wait, hold on. Let me read that again. Okay. These new sneakerheads are too privileged. They're getting sneakers within these 5 years. Some sneakerheads have been waiting years for, and they just disrespect. Okay. What do you mean, like, Crown? Like, I'm not trying to pick on you, okay? Because anything that you guys say in the chat, I'm going to respond depending of what it is, okay? So what do you mean? These new sneakerheads are too privileged. They're getting sneakers within the 5 years. Some sneakerheads been waiting for years for, and they just what do you mean by disrespect? Like, what do you mean by that? What do you mean? It's just a question, right? I'm not agreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing. I'm just asking a question for now. What do you mean? Like, how are the sneakerheads that have been collecting in the last 5 years are disrespectful? Just a question. What do you guys think? What do you guys mean by? What do you guys think? What he means by that? He will only pick on you if your name is Rami. Rami says. Because the thing is, you have to understand, man. Like, you have to understand that new sneakerheads. There's always a new sneakerhead every single day. Every single year, there's a new sneakerhead every single year, right? In my personal opinion, right? A sneakerhead that's been waiting for years and years for a sneaker, right? I don't think you necessarily should be complaining. Synergy for the 33-month re-up. Your own Brooks and Jubal segment with sneakers. Facts, Synergy. Big facts. Shitting on the shoe, but... Okay. It says, I get what he's saying. We've been waiting on a shattered backboard ones, but the new gen is shitting on the shoe. But for us, they wanted the sneaker fit a couple years now. Brick calling them saying, but the thing is, okay, I would say this, bro. The thing is, there's nothing to complain about. Why do I say this? Because the reason why I say this, right? The reason why I say this, because the shoes that are wanting, okay, you're wanting, okay, is easier to buy. Why should others' opinions about a sneaker of them, quote unquote, disrespecting is going to stop you? Or I'm not saying that it is stopping you, but why should that why should that bother you if it's easier to buy? You know, for me, I don't think it's that serious. Like my personal opinion, like there's obviously a lot of shoes throughout the years that a lot of people will have their own opinions about. You know, they'll either not really disrespect, but it's like, all right, they're going to be really shitting on a shoe that I really like. But it's like, is that going to stop me from buying a sneaker because people are disrespecting the shoe? Absolutely freaking not. Right? Absolutely freaking not. And plus, like, this is a new gen, bro. This is a new generation. Like, it really is, dude. Like, a lot of people value certain things in a different way, like, because of the way they grow up on. Like, for instance, like, Travis Scott is going to be a new gen's, like, grail. It's like, oh my gosh, like, man, Travis Scott sneaker, dude, Jordan 1 highs are my grail, man. Dude was born in, like, 2002. Like, you can't really, like, blame him in a way, you know? I mean, the thing is, like, because he wants to resell, but that's, like, that is individuals. Like, there's a lot of OG heads out there that resell regardless. But some people just pick on all this new gen, new this, new gen that, you know. But there's still old sneakerheads out there that do sell on the side. That's the same age as you. That's still flipping like friggin' sneakers that you probably love. Meaning a lot of these sneakerheads came in the game around 2020, 2025. In them years, we got some dope sneakers just for them to be disrespected by the new sneakerheads. But the thing is, that's like anywhere, dude. That's anywhere, bro. That's how it is. Paulo for the re-up, man. Appreciate you, Paulo. Thank you so much for the re-up. Thank you. I appreciate that, Paulo. And I totally get what you're saying, man. Like, it's like, damn, like, you guys, you know, some of these kids won't understand. You feel me? Like, for instance, like, the new sneakerheads today are not going to give a shit about Aqua 8s, bro. Same way with Jordan 14 sometimes. A lot of these new sneakerheads, like, that's what's hype and what's kind of trending. They ain't going to give a shit about no 14s, bro. Same ways with Jordan 8s, Aqua 8s. You think like the new generation, new sneakerheads are going to give a shit about Aqua 8s? Absolutely freaking not, bro. But that makes it a little bit easier for you to buy the shoe, right? Imagine, okay, because the thing is, like, you can't, it's a win-lose situation here, because the thing is say if it's a shoe that you just really, really love, right? Because this happens all the time in the sneaker space. If a general release ends up getting hyped up, right? If it's like, oh, everybody wants it, all of a sudden everybody this, everybody that, right? Like, it's like, all right, well, you guys all of a sudden like this shoe, and then everyone's considered as like a hype beast. It's like, oh, you guys only like this because of this. Like, you feel me? Like, oh, all of a sudden everybody likes this. It's like that, bro. It's like that all the time. You when people like a certain shoe and it's a shoe that you've been waiting for years, and everyone tends to hype it up, right? And then it's like, all right, everyone's a hype beast. You know, that it wants to be successful in getting a shoe that is hard for others to get. What a bro is saying is that he wants to be successful in getting a shoe that is hard for others to get. I mean, I guess, but like, I feel like it's like, yeah, you hear the disrespect, but that's not going to stop you from buying the shoe. You're just not. Like, that's okay. Wu-Tang Dunk should never get disrespected. White Cement 4 should never get disrespected. Black Cement Jordan 3 should never get disrespected. Concord 11 should never get disrespected. Just certain stuff needs to be respected. But bro, the thing is, it's like, not every shoe has to be praised. You have to realize known heights, right? Crown heights, right? You probably grew up watching Michael Jordan, dude. A lot of these new gens, like, including myself, I never watched Jordan play, right? But I grew up with the shoes, like White Cement 4s, Wu-Tang Dunks. I was not a fan of Wu-Tang Dunks when they first dropped, but I knew what they were. I knew who Wu-Tang is and stuff like that, but I never listened to the music, right? And stuff like that. So it's like, bro, it's like, I don't know how to put it in perspective, dude, because like, for me, I just feel like it's easier for you guys to buy shoes now, right? At least you're not breaking the bank for the shoe. Like for me, I'm glad that white cement Jordan 4s ain't going for $400. I tell you this, if white cement Jordan 4s was to drop back in 2022, this shit would be a $400-$500 shoe. I ain't complaining, bro. The shoes close to damn retail. All right, I'm okay with that. I am totally okay with that. I am totally okay with that. Let people get upset. Let people get pissed that this shit is a brick. I don't care, right? I would care less, right? Like, I don't think any of the younger generation's opinions should bother you if a shoe is easier to get. Because no matter what, people are going to have an opinion about it, right? Like I said this before, I'm not the biggest Jordan 14 head, right? I'm not really disrespecting it. It's just that's just not my style, right? You always gonna have folks that out of the pocket some sneakers. Everybody got their own steez. John says we're not complaining about the prices. Jalen says, gotta just buy what you like. Stay says, good morning, Raph. What up, Black Shinobi? What's good, dude? I don't know. I just feel like I like the way the sneaker space is right now, because it's like you don't have to break your bank to buy a shoe. You know? You feel me? You don't? Like, I'm okay with that. Cause like there's a lot of shoes this year that could have, that came out back in, I'm just glad if we're back in 2022, 2021, oh man, dude, ain't no shoes is safe no more, dude. No shoes ain't safe. Ain't no shoes gonna be safe, bruh. No shoes ain't gonna be safe, because like a lot of these shoes would have been like $400 or $500 shoes at some point. Like same thing with shattered backboards. If shattered backboards was to drop back in 21 and 2022, no one would be shitting on the shoe the way people are shitting on the shoe now. But I mean, that's okay. Like, I'm okay with that. I mean, look back, right? Look back when Jordan 1 hype was obviously there. Like Jordan 1s used to go for like $300, $400, $500, $600 every time they would drop. I mean, think about it. Obsidian Jordan 1 highs, okay? Shatter backboards 3.0s. Those were going for like, I mean, what were those turbo green Jordan 1 highs? What was those other ones? If those all were to drop in 25, shit, dude, people wouldn't give a crap about them. It would have been a lot easier for you guys to buy. So, I don't know. New sneakerheads don't know anything about shatter backboards or any of these so-called grails they are dropping. Those don't resonate with them, and that's fine. Exactly. Like, a lot of the new heads ain't going to know about shatter backboards. The new heads, I bet you a lot of the new heads don't know anything about undefeateds, dude. You think a lot of the new sneakerheads, I bet you my niece won't even know what a friggin' undefeated Jordan 4 is. They just know what a Jordan 4 is. They just know what the silhouette is, a Jordan 4, a Jordan 1, but they don't know the meaning behind the shoe. Hey, Raph, shadow backboards or Chicago 1 lows? Chicago 1 lows, Andy. Easy, bro. Easy. Easy, man. Chicago 1, Jordan 1 lows, must cop, dude. Top 5 sneaker of the year, probably. Top 5 sneaker of the year. Top 5 sneaker of the year. I think I'm really, man. A brief history of the Mars Yard, 20 years in the making. Oh boy, man, this is gonna be a hell of a drop. I'll tell you this, bruh. Them allegations that got put on old dude just got thrown out the goddamn window.
The Mars Yard was made for going to other worlds and for doing the best we can in this one.
Artists are athletes. My sport is sculpture. We made that Mars Yard shoe, and we made the 2.0, and we made the 2.
JSPN for the 13-month re-up. Thanks to all you do, Raph. Much love and respect. Shout out my boy JSPN, man. Thank you so much for the 13-month re-up. Thank you, JSPN. As an OG sneakerhead, people would think Grails equal high resale. That's how it hits Grail status. Now they are re-dropping shoes and they ain't worth the retail. People mad they ain't a Grail anymore, Chaz Kick says. in a way, yes, Chaz, yes, because I would say this, that obviously people are like, yo, what is your grail? How is this your grail? Because like, okay, I feel like, me personally, a grail should be a shoe that you wanted back in the day that you couldn't get, right? For me, like last year, right? The Jordan 4 Industrial Blues, when they dropped, like that was considered as one of my grails in my list. And people are like, yo, Rap, how is that a grail in your list? It's because it's a shoe that I couldn't afford paying a dead stock, pair, because I was still in high school when that dropped. So I couldn't afford or didn't have a job. So I would consider that as a grail, right? I mean, I couldn't get out my way spending $400 on a Jordan 4, right? What the Kobe 8s, like this year, that you guys seen me how much I wanted that sneaker, right? I didn't want to pay resale for it, so I just kind of waited a little bit, and I'm glad that they're restocked and now I have it, right? The shoe don't go for anything, but that is considered as one of my Kobe grails that I wanted, right? So I would say, I guess, like, some people would consider as a grail as something that is expensive, and some people would like look at it as a grail if it's like it's something that they value, they value other than just the resale price of the shoe, right? There's two different versions of, what a grail could be in some people's eyes. But anyways, let's go ahead and play this real quick.
2.5. They all have little problems along the way. So that leads to the 3.0. Nike running is for runners. Nike basketball is for basketball. Nike craft is for everyone else.
The Mars Yard.
Yeah, honestly, like, it's gonna be very interesting, how this drop is gonna go. Rafi Collects is my grail. Oh yeah, Smack says nice. I love that they're dropping all these so-called grails. If I missed in the past and never paid resale, I've always welcomed another chance to get them. You're right, grails does not mean resale value. It's all about what you couldn't have that you now have a chance to get. Exactly. I mean, like I said, if you value a grail as if it was an expensive shoe that you couldn't afford, for instance, like a Yeezy 1, or Yeezy 2 Red October, right? I mean, you could value that shoe to a point where, like, all right, it's something that you will never afford, right? For me, I ain't paying no $15,000 for a Yeezy 2 Red October. Like, just no way. Is that considered as a grail? No. OG, what up, man? What's good, dude? Shout out my boy OG. Like, if you ask me, like, Raph, what is some of the grails that you would want later down the road if they re-release? Okay, the first thing that pops in my head, right, if I consider it as a grail, is probably the Concords. Like, Concords, that's like the first thing that'll pop up in my head. Obviously some of the Dornbecker collections that we kind of talked about, that's considered, some of them are considered as a grail. Let's see that some of the shoes that I used to want that I couldn't get. I mean, Bread Highs. That was one shoe that I regret selling. That was like one of my first sneaker app hits was Bread Ones. Probably that. Man, I don't know. I have white cements. I have my industrial blue 4s, the military blue 4s. Those were grails. White cement 4s was one that I was like, damn, I shouldn't have never got rid of. White cement Jordan 3s was a grail when they first re-retroed a couple years back. That was a grail. Jordan 11 breads are still going to be a grail to me. I don't know, just like certain ones, certain colorways, certain shoes that I consider it as a grail if I really, really love them. That's what I consider that as. I can't believe you're not an SB guy anymore. What do you mean, Jay? I like SBs. I just copped the Haley Wilsons. That was my recent cop this year for our cop SBs this year was the Haley Wilsons. I love those shoes. I already wore them twice. The Haley Wilsons, I wore them twice already. I love those. Are you paying $300 for those Tom Sachs? No. As a huge fan of Kaz Cause Force Grails are Grails to me, brother says. Cause, see, that could be a Grail to you. That's fine too. That could absolutely be a Grail to you. Travis Force, like, let me know in the chat. What up, Zool? What's good, dude? What is your guys' Grail? What is your guys' Grail? Chicago 1 Lows, is that a Grail to me? No, that's just a must cop. Jordan 1 Low Chicago's is not a Grail. It's just a must cop. That is one that I fumbled. It's not a Grail though. I wouldn't consider a Grail to me. Like, I feel like Chicago 1s are a Grail to some. Like when 2022 rolled around and when the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds dropped, man, oh man, that was a Grail for some. Don't forget about Cause Jordan collab this year also. I did see that. Panda Dunks on White Cement 3s, Back to the Future Air Mags. Air Mags has always been a Grail for some people's list. But like that was never like a must. Galaxy Foam still don't have a pair, Ranfu says. Jordan 7 Raptors, Bordeaux is my Grail, Vietfa says. Dunk SB Car Series, Tokyo Blue. Air Mags might delete later. Yeezy Wave Runner is my Grail, Joe Lee says. Have What the Dunks, Freddie Dunks, and Paris Dunks, Jalen says. There you go. Still 10s with the toe cap is my Grail and my sneaker of the year, V says. Off-White Prestos, that's a good one. NESB Lobsters, yeah, hell excited for the year's Cause and Jordan collab. Pure Money's, there you go, Pure Money Whites. You know, like I said, a Grail is considered whatever you feel like is a Grail, man. There's no high resale value to a shoe as long as it's something that you really, really wanted and now you could get. That's a W to my eyes. So I promise you, like, the Undefeated 4s is probably someone's Grail too. Undefeated 4s is probably someone else's Grail. Nah, Sneaker has made up this whole Grail thing. Old heads like me collect for nostalgia. We already had originals, and getting the retro brings us back to our childhood. David, that's considered as a Grail. That's literally considered as a Grail. That's literally the definition almost. It's something that's nostalgia. Something that you know what I'm saying, that you used to have, bro. I'm sorry, David. I understand that, like, the old head mindset, David, but you got to get over it, bro. You got to get over that shit, dude. You got to get over that hump. Like, you old head, oh, you new head, like, bro, you just got to get over it, bro. At the end of the day, everybody's a sneaker collector and everyone's different, okay? Everyone, I bet you my sneaker collection is different than yours, okay? Your sneaker collection is different than Carlos Pena in the chat, okay? You got to get over it, bud. We ain't living in 1992 or 1980s, dude. It is what it is, bruh. All right? That's literally the definition of a Grail. Now, back in my day, like, bro, just get over it. It is what it is. Ashley Grails, the Kobe 4 Chase had those in the hand in Nike Beverly Hills back in the day, but passed because I thought I could get them back home and got home and they were completely sold out SMH. It's all good, dude. Like, it's fine, you know? It's fine. It's like, you just got to get over it, bro. We're not living back in your time, dude. Today is 2025. Get over it. You feel me? Just, that's the nicest way I could put it. Ryan Jacobs, what up, man? Good morning. Good morning, man. Like, literally, like, the new, like I said earlier, the new heads, these new sneaker heads, their girls are probably some Travis's. They're going to go back in like 10 years, be like, oh, man, dude, I remember, you know, my Grail was the Panda Dunk. I wanted them so bad, bro. Like, come on, bro. Hey, man, listen, I don't blame them. They were born in 2005. So that's their Grails. That's totally okay. Yeah, like the new gens that are coming into the sneaker game in 2025, their Grails are Labubus, dude. Okay? That's literally the Grails. Is Labubus. What's your Grail? I need the secret. That's the Grail. Back in the day, I had to rotate the numbers dial to make a phone call. Got my Grail 2 months ago. Off-Whites. I can retire from chasing that shoe after 5 years, Jim Rat says. See, Jim Rat's a whole old head too, bruh. And look, one of his Grails is an Off-White 5. Like if it's like an OG guy's like, oh, like all these Off-White, all this stuff is like, oh, you guys are just a bunch of hype beasts. Like that's not a grail. Like, come on, bro. If 5'3" rap is telling you to grow up, then you get some real reflecting to do. And Tito says, no, it's not even that, dude. It's just like, I get it, bro. Back in your day was different. Okay, I totally freaking get it. But like that's why the thing is, like, throughout this years of like sneakers and seeing how everything has transpired to now, especially like sneaker YouTube, bro. Like sneaker YouTube ain't the fucking same no more. That ass. But it's just like all about adapting to whatever you're into, right? Like it's not, sneaker YouTube ain't the same no more. It's just not. It's just freaking not, dude. I'm from class of 2014, best sneakerhead there is, Jalen says. Like there was a really big hump, I would say, for like sneaker YouTube. For instance, like sneaker YouTube used to just be all about like going to events and cashing out like $50,000 worth of shoes. Like that was literally in the last 5 years, chat. The last 5 years, that was literally what sneaker YouTube was. That took over. You guys could all agree to this. Like mystery boxes, cashing out $25,000 at a sneaker con. You know, doing like, you know what, like Cam Kicks and Sneak City did, like when they just videotaped like people showing up to their store and buying whatever they got, and you know what, buying collections up. It's just not the same. Ain't the same no more. Now it's just like basically anything you want to review, right? It's anything you want to review. I mean, live streams is always a live stream. Live cops and stuff like a little bit different. What up, Rahus? What up, man? Now you don't see that, dude. You don't see that. That's why I said, like, if we go to SneakerCon this weekend, I bet you it's just not going to be the same anymore. Like, it's not going to be the same vibes because every booth is selling Labubus and Pokemon cards now. You know, it's just not the same. It's gotten to a point where in the resale market for sneakers, they're bringing more different hobbies into the sneaker space, right? Different hobbies are getting into the sneaker space. Deli Venom for the 2. He says, "Good morning, Rav. What did I miss? What up, Deli Venom? What's good, dude? Listen to your old yab session this morning with the chat."
Rav, what did he miss?
Shout out my boy Deli Venom for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Too many fragile egos getting cracked on both sides. Stop gatekeeping and thinking you're better than anyone. We are all humans with ego. Just live with it, Dougie says. There you go. A grail is what you define. It's a shoe that you really want and have to have. You're not someone else's thoughts on it. A shoe you really wanted and completes your collection. Wear what you like, Jim Rat says. Facts, bro. Yeah, SneakerCon definitely not going to be that good, Rami says. I bet you Las Vegas SneakerCon is not going to be good at all, bro. If it was like kind of slow back in 22, imagine how slow it is going to be in 2025. If anyone ruining the hobby, it's Nike with higher prices and worse quality, Tito says. But the thing is, I think it's just the price point, Tito. I think it's the price point. Because the thing is, if Nike was to just have all the Jordans at $190, nobody would be saying anything. But the fact that it's like prices have gone up with the shoes, but the quality hasn't changed, you know, then obviously it's, you know, everyone's going to complain about both. But if it was like around 190, 180, no one would complain about the prices, but people will still probably complain about the material. I used to enjoy going and seeing early pairs for years, but like, what was it called? The early birds. They don't go to the events anymore. You don't see early pairs anymore. You rarely see any early pairs at sneaker cons. Well, actually, no, I lied. You'll probably see like maybe 2 months worth, but not a whole 6 months worth of freaking early pairs. Maybe just like the upcoming drops, like Aquas. I'll probably see Aquas this Saturday. If I went, probably see Rare Airs probably. Are we getting a Jordan Reserve? Christian says. I don't think so. High resale doesn't make it a grail. A grail is what you make it. Not as grails are the same for everyone else. Facts, 100%. Not everybody's grails are going to be the same. I went to a show in Indy. It was dead. Resellers hawking each other's tables. Kids buying best sneakers for the low and no buyers. I did get crash outs from my table, but I broke it down to get more money. Jim Rat says, yeah, like the thing is like, Sniper Kick is buying all the early pairs. JSPN says, dude, Sniper Kicks, I'm sorry, bro. Like I think he kind of messed up his like channel. I'm not gonna hold you. Like Sniper Kicks blew up at some point, and then I think after that he decided to like, what did he decide? He decided to do this like sneaker reselling program that he had, and I think that's what kind of turned a lot of people off, was that it was just like people don't want to watch a channel if you're trying to sell them something, if that makes sense, you know. And he pushes that a whole lot. He goes live selling his program of trying to become a reseller, getting things early that like he does, you know. So I think that's what kind of turned some people off of that. Nike keeping them early leaks and checks, Deli Venom says. But once again, it's like, you know, make your money, make your money. He's doing good for what he's doing. So, but content wise, it's like a reselling program. Like you're basically trying to sell things to people. Yo, guys, do some off pain in your left Achilles. You know what? You guys know what would never change, in today's sneaker space? The guys at the mall that sells you sneaker cleaners ain't never gonna shut them down. Ain't nobody shutting them down, bruh. Ain't nobody shutting them down. Alright? Ain't nobody shutting down the guys at the mall that trying to clean your shoes. Ain't nobody shutting those guys down. Those guys been around for years. What up, Unknown? What's good, man? Good morning. What up, man? What up, bro? I mean, bro, at the end of the day, it's gonna come down to money, dude. When it comes to like sneaker YouTube, bro, it's all about money, and people got to run their own businesses, which is fine. I respect the hustle and stuff like that. You got YouTubers selling you Labubus and Pokemon cards, right? That's fine too. Right, you got people selling their like sneaker programs, right? That you want to sell some stuff. Same thing with like sneaker Discord groups. Okay, pay attention. Sneaker Discord groups never used to be free. Now you got a lot of people that run their Discord groups that have a Discord group that is free, so they could kind of reel people in to pay for their subscription. That is normally how it goes. Like the reselling, like we could all agree that the reselling stuff is not the same in sneakers. It's just not. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys probably do it on the side. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys do on the side. So 450 unemployed. What are you talking about, Michi? Don't say that. There's a lot of people working right now. Good morning, boys and girls. What up, Tanene? What's good, dude? Me a new pair of shoes, but I out of Foot Locker. But I tell you, it's just summer too. I don't want you guys to get this twisted, okay? The reason why it's slow right now because it's summer. It's July, all right? It's July, bro. Remember that. It's the month of July. It's the slowest month of the year. And then it's going to start to pick up. Just wait into the holiday season. Just wait into the holiday season, bro. I've become addicted to Whatnot. Jake B, what are you buying on Whatnot, bro? I'm trying to think of a pyramid scheme I can start. Rami says, that's so crazy. That's so crazy. SneakerCon is an awesome way to dump your shoes. The downside just sucks that they don't allow hand cards. Yeah, because you have to carry all your inventory too. You gotta carry all your inventory. No, like that's the thing about these slow months. I enjoy talking with you guys. I mean, it's already 7:30, dude. We've been yapping all freaking morning, and there's nothing dropping. So I don't mind your guys. I was gonna literally take today off. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I was literally gonna take today off because I just needed another day to recoup my mind. I wasn't mentally prepared to come on stream and yap with y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was not mentally prepared, but I was like, you know what? I'm up early. I need to get up early and get my schedule going because I've been sleeping stupid late every single day this weekend. So I just need to get my schedule back in the rhythm. Plus, my kids start school next month, so I gotta get in a rhythm, man. I gotta get in a rhythm. So I found this dude who sells tools, dude who sells golf clubs, sneakers, Labubus, clothes. Help, Jake B says, dude. Dude, Justine's probably like, yo, what is in the mail? Buddy is becoming one of those like old farts that be like calling those phone numbers on the freaking commercials, the 1-800 buy me now. I thought you weren't gonna I thought I wasn't gonna stream, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna see how everyone's weekend went and just kind of yap about what everyone's weekend. So, you know, I just already know I like hanging out with you guys every day, so it doesn't matter. If you want to buy something, I got a Cheeto that looks like a caterpillar. A what? A caterpie? I have a few ideas, Rami. Hit me up, man. Let's go. You see that triangle, like freaking scheme. If you want to buy something, if you buy now, right? Facts, bro. If you buy now, you get included from the 6-pack for free. Yes, free. Oh, so we got like 2 cases. I was thinking about this, chat. I'm gonna give you guys some deals when we drop our merch. I was thinking about giving you guys a deal with Labubus. So I know the Big Into Energy. I don't know why people selling those for like $80. I don't know. Man, listen, if you want to pay $80 for Big Into Energy, that's how much the market is for that Labubu. But we're gonna do a deal for you guys. I'm basically gonna be selling it for retail. Basically, you're just adding shipping on top. So I think that's what we're gonna do when we do sell the merch. I'll add the Labubu into a package with the merch if you guys are interested in doing that, because we got 2 cases coming in, and I know a lot of you guys tend to ask about like, yo, Raph, Labubu this, Labubu that. So I think we're gonna add into a package with the merch that we are gonna be dropping with the Labubus on top, so you guys get a pretty good deal on the Labubus. So let's see. Rami says that what's this, Rami? Very color. What is this? The Nike unreveals the Freak 7s. I don't really care too much about like the Giannis Antetokounmpo shoes. I never really got into it. The Greek Freak. The Greek Freak. Did you see Uniqlo is doing a Labubu collab? Oh boy. Uniqlo's doing a Labubu collab. I'm not surprised. You got to realize, update on the package, Ryan says. Ryan, did I not send you I sent you the tracking. You should have got the tracking, Ryan. Let me see. So if you scan, hold on, let me see. Let me track it for you, bro. That's why I sent you the tracking, brother. Let me see. I know James. I sent the wrong Labubu to the homie James, but I just let him keep it. It's out for delivery. Ryan, if you look at your tracking, it says it's out for delivery today. You should be eating your Labubu. It's probably because the reason why it took a little bit because of 4th of July weekend. So sorry it took a little bit. Normally it gets there pretty quick. I know Dean got his. The one that I sent Dean, I sent him 2 of them. He got his pretty freaking quick. But I sent his both before 4th of July. So I think that's the reason why it's a little slow, because of 4th of July weekend. But it says it's out for delivery. Yo, Raph, I want to buy a shirt, but I'm 6'5", 300 pounds. I need a 3X tall. I can send you a blank with you. JSPN, I got 3Xs, bro. I think it should fit you. I got 4Xs as well, GSPN. If you're 6'5", 300 pounds, GSPN, that's the reason why I bought a 4X. So I think I don't even know how many 4Xs that I got. But I think the 3X should be able. I think you should be able to fit it. I think. So we have a 4X, but this one, the 4Xs, it's a heavyweight. It's a heavyweight tee. It's a little bit more of a different material on it, but it's a little bit heavier than what we have. My case did not come in. I have to pick up another Labubu. I just sold one to Jumperman Chris, a Labubu, and I have more coming in. So I think I'm gonna keep the cases in, and then I'm gonna, what's it called? I'm gonna save it for the merch drop too. So it should be a decent drop. But anyways, guys, all right, it is Monday. It is a Monday chat. They're not cropped, okay, Vince? They're not cropped. They're all just oversized t-shirts. All right, they're not cropped. Stop it. All right, I want to do that to you guys. But I'm gonna end the stream here, guys. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. We'll be live again. We'll be live again all week. A little bit slower week. I'm hoping that the shirts get done probably sometime this week. If it does, I'll obviously share it with you guys on the stream. Super excited to get that done. And then obviously we'll talk about sizing. We'll talk about sizing when it comes down to the t-shirt. So don't feel like that you guys are gonna get the wrong size. We'll talk about sizing and we'll go from there. But I appreciate you guys tapping in as always. Thank you guys so much for your guys' constant support here at the Collection family. If you guys don't mind smashing that like button, I really do appreciate y'all. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. Hit that like button on the way out. Happy freaking Monday. Don't work too hard because I know a lot of you guys are going to be dragging your feet since we're coming back from the 4th of July weekend. So, but you guys stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I appreciate all the love and support as always. And you guys stay safe on this fine Monday, all right? I'm out you guys. Have a good one. Thank you guys so much for tapping in. I'm out ya. Peace.
No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja. Stay high, can't lie. I just gotta keep you off of my mind. I just gotta stay on my grind. You get the whole day, I just need the night time. I don't wanna fight. It seems like we do this shit and rewind. Seems like you only need some me time, baby. I wish I could freeze time. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu. I got deja vu. I know my mind ain't playing tricks on me. Right now everything is moving slow. Yeah. This shit is real. I know it ain't no phony. Yeah. Could've sworn that I've seen this before. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. I got deja vu, yeah. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu.